What up, though? Pub is open. NOLYB band is back. Episode 148. Some of y'all thinking, where's the other 147? Those are the people watching on YouTube. Y'all are the ones who are going to need to be filled in the most. Sorry. I'm still the same old juvenile me, but a lot has changed in the past year. It's been about that long since the last episode. Bought a house. You see, NOLYB band headquarters is a little bit different. And having a kid. As of this filming, about a month away. The due date is kind of up in the air. You know, some people say one thing, some people say another. It's soon. Soon. Gonna have a little baby boy soon. So that's exciting. So I had to step away from the NOLYB band to get my head right and get the basis for the type of life that I want to live, you know, like get a pink party palace, you know, I don't live in the pink party palace, by the way. You know, get a house with a pink party palace, you know, have a son. I mean, I didn't, you know, it could have been a little girl, you know, I'm all good. But, you know, have someone there to carry on my legacy, you know. But getting my head right is one of the main focuses for a NOLYB band going forward. And that'll be more kind of episode 151 on, because for 149 and 150 I'd like to kind of celebrate the start of a new chapter and the closing of the previous one, you know. We did a lot with NOLYB band. It was a group effort at times. Sometimes it was just me. Sometimes it was just me and my co-conspirator Caleb. A lot of times it was my co-conspirator Caleb fixing things that I messed up. So yes, thank you so much, Caleb, who, you know, also started a family. You know, we're all getting older, and that's all good. It happens to the best of us. But what I wanted to do with these episodes, like I said, is kind of give you tips and tricks for how to keep your sanity and still be an independent musician and still just live a normal life. Because there's nothing wrong with just starting a family in some nice little suburb near downtown Greenville or wherever you live. Trying to keep these episodes safe for work, so I'm going to try to keep the profanity to a 0 and try to not make it like a big drinking game like the last one. But if you see me drinking, then please drink. And if you don't drink, just hit a smoothie or something. You know, it's all good. And that's not a euphemism for anything. It could be, but it's not. As sort of a prelude to 149 and 150, I just want to talk about real quick. I started NOLYB band December 26, 2011. It was an idea to just get a little coverage to some of the artists around here who didn't have anybody talking about them at all. And I wanted to influence others to start their own podcasts and start their own music festivals with all kinds of genres. Because before NOLYB band came around, everybody used to say, you could ask people who've been in the scene for a while, mixed genre shows don't work, was the thing that so many people said on so many forums and so many parking lot drinking and smoking and BSing sessions. People used to say that until, you know, me and a bunch of other people decided to prove them wrong. And now Greenville's different, and I think it spilled over into the surrounding areas, if I may be so bold. But what I wanted to do was to get, like I said, get all these other people inspired. And, you know, now I don't need to talk about the music scene because there's so many other podcasts and so many other blogs talking about what's going on in South Carolina and the surrounding area. And I'm not saying I directly influenced that, but I'm saying I felt like I didn't need to do it so hard. And that was also in my head as I was going through burnout for, I think, about the third or fourth time. You know, it was time to step away. And it turns out about a year later, it's time to step back, because I felt like it was time to have this contingent represented properly again, because while there are other shows around, they're still not doing what No One Likes Your Band did and will continue to do for as long as I'm around. And hey, now I got a son on the way. As Jadena said, I got a 100-year plan. You just think about today. But I just wanted to talk about how to stay sane. And I will in future episodes, but this one was just a quick and dirty little reintroduction to No One Likes Your Band. Just to tell you what's been going on in my world, what's been going on around here. We still got a very good scene here. It's beautiful. Zayo came through and WAFT opened for him, and then Zayo went back on Facebook and went, y'all need to listen to WAFT, because oh my God. And that, even though like I ain't never even been close to being a member of WAFT or anything like that, I felt a sense of pride, because I'm like, that's some local cats getting props on a major level. And I talked about them dudes before anybody else was doing it, to boot. One of their early live performances is the most downloaded episode of No One Likes Your Band. So it's like, we have a strong scene here. Not everybody wants to talk about metal. Not everybody wants to talk about hardcore punk, hip-hop. Oh, man. Hey, we're in the South. Things ain't changed as much as they should have. Understatement of the century. But that's for a whole other episode. We talked about that a lot on the previous 147 episodes of No One Likes Your Band. But going forward, 149 and beyond, it's going to be on video, just like this. Production value might increase, might decrease. I don't know. You don't know. That's part of the fun. It's No One Likes Your Band. It's how we do it. It's DIY. It's celebrating DIY. It's recognizing that the only difference between the independent musician at home and the industry professional is really just a bigger budget and more help. That's it. Ooh, I'm about to give so much game away for free. But I can give you more game with a consultation, and my rates are very reasonable. I do operate on the barter system, in fact. Holler at your boy. Google No One Likes Your Band. Possessive your, Y-O-U-R. NOLYB.com. That domain is going to be mine for the foreseeable future. It was still mine during the hiatus. It's still going to be mine for a while. I done paid for it for years. But, yeah, follow me on Instagram at VNPERP. That's VinPerp. It's short for Venture in Perpetuity, which means keep going forward with a sense of exploration. Basically, yeah, follow No One Likes Your Band on Facebook, YouTube, subscribe via RSS feed. All you got to do to subscribe on iTunes is go to NOLYB.com. You will see that little iTunes icon. You just click on it, and it'll get added. But we're gonna actually go through all the BS to get in the iTunes store like everybody. so we can finally get that little fan base, and I can quit having people coming up to me like, let's cross promote podcasts. When it don't never really work the way that they say that it's going to, but that's a whole different episode too. Like, I'm not hideous no more. If you gotta call me anything other than Jason, call me Van Perk, because I'm on a venture in perpetuity. And I'm out here doing new things. I'm living life to the fullest. I'm in a positive mind frame. I'm not focused on what's bad in the world. I'm not hideous no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to become something greater than even myself. And I think that's what we all out here trying to do. But fame is fleeting. Legacy lasts forever. And on that note, cheers.